When we are focusing on a task, our conscious mind focuses. It does not allow us to randomly free associate, and it does not allow us to ramble too far from the topic at hand. And this is very useful. This allows us to concentrate on specific information, receive it all in one chunk, and then afterwards process it, instead of hearing a few words or a half or a quarter of the information and then free associating from that until our mind is completely far away from what we were supposed to be absorbing and thinking about. And when we stop focusing, our default node network starts up. It's the constant background noise of our mind. It's the internal dialogue, and it's the unconscious mind that allows it to solve problems that we can't solve consciously, because the solutions are sometimes so far from the solutions are sometimes so far from the thing we were supposed to be focusing on that we would not have thought of it if we were consciously thinking about it. That's why if you work hard on a problem and you struggle with it until you can't seem to solve it, and you leave it and do other things for a few hours to days, and you come back to the problem, then suddenly the solution is easy and obvious. It's also this default node network that causes most of the anxiety and constant background irritation with life that most of us experience. And meditation helps with this. Meditation allows us to, when we meditate, we deliberately try to switch off the default node network. It's extremely hard because when meditating, your brain sees it as no stimulation, no focus, and therefore time for default node network. But when you meditate, you deliberately bring your focus back to a specific thing over and over again. You learn to be able to focus more deeply and to tune out distractions more easily. You increase the power of your conscious concentration, as well as your feeling of happiness when not concentrating, because many of people's low self-esteem, self-punishment, self-loathing, all these run on the default node network. They're programs that run on the default node network. So when this network is activated, these programs run. With meditation, we learn how to meta-cognate. When you do meta-cognition, you think about what you're thinking, and when you can see your thoughts as something outside of yourself, not you per se, but not identify it, you can see sometimes the lies that we tell ourselves that make ourselves feel bad.